Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to sunny Weymouth. It's about 10, in between 10 and 12 degrees here today. It's Thursday. It's 2:50. I thought I'd just show you around my garden, seeing as we haven't been here for a while. I'll show you what I'm up to. I've started with my tubs, my cloth bags. Basically, forgive me. I got some carrots growing there from last year. There's not going to be much in there, but hopefully there'll be some. I've planted Anya potatoes in that one already. I've planted some onions in this one, which I think needs water in. And I've got potato in there. I've got a potato in there. I have planted white radishes in there, but instead of picking the seeds out of the little pod, I've put the whole pod in. So you see in groups of radishes coming up, which is fine. That's fine. And I think that's all I've done. I've got some, I don't know what they are in there. They're either I think they're leeks. And I've just put some potatoes in there. It says 9 potatoes, don't know what they are. I've got one little tomato plant growing there, which I'm going to leave and see if it will grow. Basically, it's gotten down to minus 2.9 in here. So it must have been cold, and that tomato has survived. So that's not bad, is it? Right, let's take you for a quick walk round. This apple tree that I rescued, look, it's got an apple on it. It's got 2 apples on it. But yes, I cut all the branches right back on it. I'm not going to be able to, because it's not a young tree, I'm not going to be able to train it along there, so I'm just going to keep it small. My plum tree, if this does not fruit this year, it is going. It didn't even flower. So that one is going. Right, what else? Unfortunately, I've had to give Mrs. King a really good haircut. I've kept a bit up at the top, and I've kept a little bit at the bottom there, because she was dragging this over. This was falling over. So I'm gonna see if I can maybe do something, this way, and not have the archway going across there. This is a tip. I have been round and completely emptied my old greenhouse. Nick the gardener, you are like just taking over, you big weed, you. But yes, I'll get rid of all the little bits off of that. I'm sorry if I'm going a bit fast. All this stuff here. As you can see, I've taken the polytunnel down. I've got a nice little fire going here. Somebody gave me this. A lovely little fire. God, I can feel the heat from here. I can't light fires, but today, if I'm just lighting a fire to burn stuff, I'll normally use firelighters, but do not use firelighters if you are wanting to use it on your garden, because it's got fuel in it. Right, let's take a walk down here. I've got a few cuttings of things and stuff. I threw my odd bulbs of garlic in there, and they're coming up. Over here I've got leeks. I've got some leeks in there and weeds. They are sweet williams. which they're just in one tub. I don't know how they are growing so big. So there's all my strawberries which stayed there all year. I'm going to get shut of a lot of them. My comfrey, let's turn around here, my cheeky little gnome. So yes, I kept the raspberry bushes, but not the gooseberries. I've chopped all them down. They are going to grow back, but I'll just keep cutting on. Here's my potato patch. This is all going to be in bags, in them cloth bags. I am still thinking that this garden is going to have to go, but I am putting everything in bags and hoping for the best. If I can carry on with that without it being too much hard work, then I will. I've got some lovely broccoli growing in here. This has blown over. You see the broccoli? There's some lovely florets in there, so I shall pick them today. I've got a little Savoy cabbage in there, and I've got some more broccoli in there. So my rhubarb has started to grow already. I have got a bag of manure which I meant to put on here, and as it rots down it'll just go into the ground. I'm not putting it round there because it will burn the rhubarb. I'm going to put it around. Even if I put it there, it'll still rot down and seep into these holes where the rhubarb is. Right, I've got nothing really going on here. With my pear tree around at the allotment, talking of the allotment again, I cut some branches off just to see if I could get some cuttings. That desperately needs weeding. I've got garlic and onions in here. If you remember, I threw the beetroot leaves over the top, so there's little bits of beetroot there. And I've got bulbs coming up as well. I think that's that wild garlic stuff, so I will get them out. My carrot bed, I put comfrey. The comfrey, I just laid all the branches over here. So that's ready. Here is where I had my beetroot, and if you remember, I put loads of comfrey over that too. I've got a couple more pipes for my either parsnips or carrots. As you can see, I'm digging a hole. I'm going to have all bags in here as well. This is nice compost that I've got in here, so I'm going to put all that in bags as well. I'll be getting rid of majority or sorting these out, keeping the bigger pots, but getting rid of all these little ones this year. I suppose I did do a pretty good job. I mean, all of these are the big ones and round the back there, but these are all little, so hopefully I'll get that finished this year. And to here, all these tomato things I'm taking out and changing them to bags. So I'm going to have bags all the way up there. I can get more bags in than what I've got spaces already. So I'm pulling this tarp up. These are obviously staying in, but what I'm going to do in winter time is I'm just going to chop and drop them. You know, with the comfrey and leaves, hopefully, if I can get them. But this soil here is, I'm burying them as well. So these two I haven't because it's not high enough. But these two I have, so all the rest along there will be all buried, at least 3 inches, something like that. So, did I say about that? I think I did, didn't I? If I didn't, that's all going to be bagged as well. Yeah, I'm sure I did. So yes, that's what I'm up to today. Oh, oops. I've got to be careful not to trip over anything. And I'm going to get rid of everything that I don't want. I'm not building anymore, except for maybe one thing, which will be a bean trellis for there, like that. Yeah, they don't, nothing hardly grows on this side. The fruit do brilliant. So I have done cuttings of both of my blueberry bushes. I've done cuttings of the white currant. And as you all know, my raspberries grow really well anyway. So, and anything now will be going in pots again. Everything's going in pots. The raspberries, obviously, they are, yeah, established. They're well established in there. So they will be staying in the ground. But all the rest of them will be not cloth pots, but big plastic pots like that. I've got really big plastic pots. Do you know what I mean? I've got massive ones like, you know, these two here. So I've got the square, the octangular bed things, look, with the 8 cells in them, which I bought for inside the polytunnel. So they're going nicely. There, I got that one covered up because I didn't have any, of that. So yes, that's about it. So this summer, hopefully I'll be able to get really stuck in here, clean it all up, get rid of everything that I don't want, take what I need round at my garden, round there, you know, I'll be sorting that out as well. So it's going to be a busy year. It is. Well, so thank you for watching, and the sunshine is going in. Mr. Cloud's coming over. That's okay, we don't mind. I'm just sat down there anyway, pottering around. All right, thank you very much for coming to see me. I hope it's not so long for the next video, but I've got really lazy over winter. So from sunny, cloudy Weymouth, I'm going to bid you all a goodbye. Goodbye.